Hey everyone, before we get into the video at hand, I guess I should apologize kinda to Phoenix. I think it was a misunderstanding, but I just want to point out, I'm really sorry Phoenix, I wasn't trying to use JAP as a racist term. It's a shortening of my first and middle and last name. Jane Austen Poyan, and it was also a tribute to JFK. It wasn't trying to be racist in any aspects, but I understand where you're coming from, and that's why I changed the name to just my full name. So I'm really sorry, and also I wasn't trying to troll. This is how I really do think, and again, I understand where you're coming from, but I wasn't trying to troll at all. So anyway, I guess in many aspects, I'm trying to explain to people like her where my obsession of this man came from, and because I feel like a lot of people don't understand this, and it's fine. But here we go. Do keep in mind, this is not the history of JFK. It's more my history with what I know, how I came to know JFK, if that makes sense. Also, this video is not necessarily planned out, so I'm sorry if it's a little bumpy in spots, but let's do it. So when I was a little kid, particularly I'm going off some memory bed, but when I was a little kid, like in the age of 10, I was learning about presidents like most people do at school. And my two favorite presidents was Abraham Lincoln, which I will do a video on too, and JFK. Now, what I admire about both of these men is not necessarily that they died for what they believe in, but more that they wasn't afraid to die what they believe in, if that makes sense. Like, and it's not like they were perfect human beings, none of us are, but at the same time, people like JFK showed us it's okay to fight for what you believe in. I also think it's important to understand, JFK was very interested in social change. Yes, he may have been a little slow on that number, but he was really positivity for social change, and that right home with me. You know what I mean? That struck home with me, because even as a kid, I could understand a little bit. And if I can rant a little bit, hold on. Anyway, if I can rant a little bit, that's kind of when my afition of politicians came to play, because keep in mind, I was very young when Obama got into office, but at the same time, I thought it was going to be a cool thing, and the first black president, and also, I thought he was going to be like the next JFK, and I'm not going to say Obama didn't do any good things, but he was kind of a mediocre president, in my opinion. But in my opinion, I do think, okay, we're never going to replace JFK. I don't think we can replace JFK. But I do think we're going to get somebody like JFK, because we are seeing a group of Democrats, mostly blue dogs, who are running for office right now, who are very interested into JFK and what he believes in. And I feel like for the most part, we are going to see a next generation of sort of JFKs, if that makes sense. So, hopefully, I think people like Tulsi Gabbard, to a certain extent, Pete Buttigieg, to a certain extent, even though Pete Buttigieg is more towards the left and he is liberal, but, I do think for the most part he has the spirit. I'm I am kind of a moderate nowadays, so yeah. Anyway, this is just a quick little bit of the photo together to tell you why I am obsessed with JFK. See ya.